Sharia law is here in Texas, and a candidate for Texas Attorney General just made a video bragging about putting it in our schools. His name is Mr. Mahmoud Ibn Maruf. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's Mays Middleton. I've been getting his mailers in the mail. Let's see what Mays Middleton has to say. He's a state senator running for Texas Attorney General. Here he is outside of a school. Let's see what he says.
Out here in Manor ISD today, in this session, we had a big victory. We defeated the atheists and passed the law to put prayer back in our public schools. And
dude, this guy just sucks. I'm here at Manor ISD. I met this guy before at a conference. I was just going around the room introducing myself, and I'm like, hey, what's your name? He's like, Mays Middleton. I'm like, I know that name. I realized he's a state senator. This guy had like no presence. Like, the more he talked, the more transparent he got. It was as if the more he talked, he just kind of disappeared in front of me. It's like, holy crap, dude. And he's standing here saying that he bought some 10 Commandments posters because a law got passed in Texas that every classroom has to have it on there. And this guy is going around trying to say that I'm a Christian and all this stuff. It's just embarrassing. This is just embarrassing. And I believe in the 10 Commandments, but it's not the government's place to put religion in the schools. You know, the Constitution is very clear about this, about laws and religion, but I get it. A lot of you don't really give a shit what the Constitution says, as long as it doesn't really affect your religion. Because I've heard some Muslims, like, they saw this law and they were happy. They're like, yes, the 10 Commandments are coming into the schools. We believe it too as Muslims. Yeah, that's not the point, buddy. That's not the point, okay? We don't want a theocracy in this country. You know, for all the people who are complaining about Sharia law, if Sharia law comes to America, it's going to come here because of people like Maruf. I mean, Mays. You like, I'll give him an Arabic name. I mean, sometimes these people are kind of like the Taliban when you think about it. Yeah, these guys, they're going to start passing these laws. It always starts benign. Oh, we're just going to put the 10 Commandments to, like, you know, encourage people to be good people, which doesn't really work. But then before you know it, it's going to start having the morality police and all this other nonsense, and then you're going to be in Saudi Arabia. Actually, you know what? Iran. Well, even Iran gave up on their laws. You're going to go back before you start coming back forward again. And, of course, you try explaining this stuff like, hey, the religion shouldn't be mixed with the laws because you can't compel people. In fact, all the religions actually preach this. You can't compel people to become a religion. But, of course, some people watching this, you know what they're going to take out of this video? So you're against the 10 Amendments? You don't believe in the morality? That's not the point. That's like not the point of the video. Like, let's try to do a little bit of critical thinking. Just a little bit of critical thinking, okay? First of all, it doesn't even work. You think what? You think putting a poster on the classroom wall is going to get a bunch of high schoolers to want to be better people? You know how people in high school don't want to, like, they have a problem with authority anyway. You think, like, plastering a poster, they're just going to get up before running home or going to break them out? Let me go look at what this poster says. No. You want your kids to grow up morality, you got to teach them morality. You got to have the tough conversations. Like, hey, you know, don't do drugs. If you do drugs, you're going to become a loser and you're going to get broke and you're not going to have money. Don't have sex with people you have no intention of having a long-term relationship with. Oh, that got too real, right? That was like uncomfortable to talk about. Yeah, it kind of is. Like, if you really want to, like, get someone to adjust their behavior, you're going to have some deep discussions. Now, oh, let's put a poster on the wall. That'll definitely fix the problem. It's not constitutional. It's not even effective. But again, you know what it is that he knows all this stuff. He's not an idiot. You know, he's just pandering to just some voters who don't even think too much about it and just like, oh, he's with the 10 Commandments. I'm with 10 Commandments too. And that's it. That's as far as the thinking goes. It doesn't go further than that. Which, by the way, is funny because, like, on this thing, he keeps talking about fighting Sharia law in Texas. And Muslims believe in the 10 Commandments, which is basically where the backbone of Sharia comes from. But again, y'all don't really care about that, right? Y'all just like to hear the nice things. And that's honestly what it seems to take to win. I've told you guys before many times, if I run for office, the platform is going to be, Rostami, I believe in nothing. I believe in what you believe. Even the dumb shit you believe. Vote for me. That's going to be my platform. You'd be surprised how far I get. And if I don't get far, I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. That's for sure.